How long? Hey Jesus, how much? Are you going to pay us? I don't see that anywhere he has questioned it all. Where they have asked him this question, Jesus does not say where he hopes that we can trust him and his calling and decide to follow him. He simply says the word that they left their networks and followed him. This is a very interesting part because the networks represent what they are. They are associated with their style, from life to their identity, to their purpose, to what they have done all their lives, and spiritually speaking they are leaving their identity. They're ready to walk towards a new adventure that they saw in Jesus, which was what they discovered, that they were willing to leave everything to follow him. What do you and I see in Jesus? Are we willing to leave some things to follow him? What we have to leave behind, the pleasures of this world, our comfort, our economic security, neutral ideology, let go of what you have in your hands to be able to receive what is new for you. There are times in our lives we need to respond to God's command. For our life we resist a lot, or we don't want to give up certain things. We have many excuses, but this is your powerful text. They left everything to follow him. And I will teach you how to catch people. The first thing that happens when we respond to his call is that God gives us a new identity. Here is a great promise from Jesus, and I will teach you how to fish for people, which is what he is saying here. I have a purpose for your lives. I will transform you into something new. I will give you a new identity, and that is the first thing what Jesus does. When we decide to follow him, changes our identity from what we were to something new with a purpose. The two most important days in your life will be the day you were born and the day you know why you were born. Purpose, in other words, he is saying you who were an alcoholic will no longer be one. I will clean up your life. You who live depressed will no longer live like this. I will give purpose to your life. You who feel alone will no longer feel that way. I will accompany you. You who have been abused, I will restore you. You who feel defeated, I will give you victory. You who have lost hope, I will do it for you. He is telling these men, you will help me bring a message to the whole world. He was giving them world leadership. We can also understand here some principles about fishing, such as being able to use the perfect hook and what to do immediately afterwards. To catch a fish is to clean it. For some it is cleaned with your hands. He is saying in some way, accompany me in my dream. Let's retain people and clean them. Let's be willing to put our hands in. Remember that God is in the business of transforming lives. You will remember that later Jesus changes the name of Simon into the name of Peter. This means a change of identity. When you decide to follow Jesus, he will change your identity. 19. A little further along the shore, Jesus saw James and John, sons of Zebedee, in a boat, mending the nets. 20. He called them immediately, and they also followed him, leaving his father Zebedee in the boat with the hired men. Zebedee is a rich man. He is a prosperous man. James and John led a life doing things in the same way or form